everyone! Welcome back to T-Facts, your go-to source for the latest buzz in reality TV. Today, we're diving into the juicy world of sister wives. From legal battles to brand new relationships, we've got 5 unique news stories that you won't want to miss. So, let's jump right in! Our first story kicks off with Janelle and Meri Brown as they prepare to battle their ex-husband Kody in court. Tensions are running high as they seek what they believe is a fair share of the Coyote Pass property. We'll fill you in on the latest developments and their plans to hire lawyers. Who will come out on top in this family feud? Next up, we have Christine Brown and her recent comments about heartbreak. Are these hints of trouble in paradise with her new husband, David Woolley? After leaving Kody and finding love again, could Christine be facing new challenges just when she thought life was perfect? We'll analyze her heartfelt sentiments. In our third segment, we explore Kody Brown's emotional challenges as he reflects on his strained relationships with his older children. He recently made some controversial remarks about missing his kids' love. But is he really feeling remorse, or is he just caught up in his own selfishness? Let's break it down. Up next, we'll delve deeper into Kody Brown's relationships with all 18 of his children. With so much drama in the Brown family, how has Kody's behavior influenced his connections, and what does this mean for the future of their family dynamics? Last but not least, we'll look at Christine's journey as she takes a step back and embraces her happiness with David. As Janelle and Meri face off against Kody over Coyote Pass, Christine's confidence in her new life is shining through, and it might just rub some salt into the wounds of her former sister wives. Could her happiness lead to more tension in the family? First up, we have some explosive news regarding Janelle and Meri Brown as they prepare for a legal showdown with their ex-husband Kody. The drama surrounding Coyote Pass has reached new heights, with both women expressing their frustrations about the ongoing disputes over the property. After leaving Kody for a better life, Janelle and Meri are done sitting in the sidelines, and they are ready to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, tensions were palpable as Janelle and Meri discussed their plans during a video chat. The conversations revealed the depths of their dissatisfaction with Kody's unilateral decisions regarding the Coyote Pass land. Janelle revealed to Meri that Kody wanted to divide the property in a really weird way, leaving them both feeling uneasy about the situation. Meri, clearly frustrated, stated, "I don't think he gets to decide what we do with it. Sorry, you are not, like, the head of my family." It's evident that trust has completely eroded among the former spouses, as Meri lamented, "None of us are talking to each other because none of us trust each other." This has pushed Janelle to consider hiring a lawyer, and she hopes Meri feels the same way. Both women seem resolute in their decision to seek legal assistance to navigate this rocky terrain. With years of investment in both time and money into Coyote Pass, they feel they deserve fair treatment. Janelle's words echoed a sense of urgency. "I think it's time for somebody to be pushing my interests." Meri, who has always tried to keep the peace, admitted she's at her breaking point, stating, "I do. Because it's been a year and a half since the last time I had that conversation with Kody." As we witness the drama unfold on screen, it's clear that Kody may be in for a rude awakening. This isn't the same family dynamic that once was, and Janelle and Meri are determined to take a stand. Tune in as we follow this story and see how it all plays out in the coming episodes of Sister Wives. Next up, we turn our attention to Christine Brown and her recent comments that have left fans speculating about her new marriage to David Woolley. Despite the joy she seemed to find after exiting her tumultuous marriage with Kody, Christine's heartfelt remarks about heartbreak have raised eyebrows and led many to wonder, could there be trouble in paradise? Christine, now 53, had quite a journey after her 27-year marriage to Kody came to an end in 2021. Just a year later, she found love with David, and the two quickly became inseparable. Their relationship blossomed on Sister Wives, but Christine's recent reflections gave us pause. She spoke emotionally about the challenges many face after divorce, suggesting that joy and sorrow can walk hand in hand, especially following the loss of significant relationships. In a candid moment, Christine hinted at the difficulties that come with balancing happiness and heartache. Having recently shared a touching recap of her year on social media, Christine wrote, "What a year it has been. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures. This year has been all about growth, joy in hardship, in finding the courage to choose happiness." The mention of heartbreak in her recap has left fans analyzing whether she was referring to her relationship with David or something deeper regarding her family dynamics. For those unaware, the Brown family faced a tragic loss in 2024 with the untimely death of Garrison Brown, Kody's son with Janelle. Although Garrison wasn't Christine's biological child, she had a close bond with him and his loss deeply affected her. This context makes her comments about heartbreak even more poignant. As Christine navigates her new life, it's possible that these mixed emotions are festering under the surface, perhaps complicating her otherwise happy marriage. Christine has often showcased her happiness with David on social media, sharing glimpses of their life together and celebrating new milestones. However, as spectators of the reality TV world, it's crucial to remember that things aren't always as rosy as they seem, especially for someone who has gone through such significant changes. Will Christine's previous experiences with heartbreak impact her new relationship? Or has she truly moved on, ready to embrace this next chapter of her life wholeheartedly? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into Christine Brown's journey and see if her love story with David can withstand the tests of time. In our third segment, we focus on Kody Brown and the emotional turmoil he's been experiencing concerning his relationships with his older children. Recently, during an episode of Sister Wives, Kody made some controversial remarks that sparked a wave of scrutiny and conversation among fans. He expressed sadness over the lack of connection he has with several of his adult kids, stating that he misses their love more than he misses the kids themselves. This comment didn't sit well with many viewers, who interpreted it as a sign of deep-seated selfishness. Kody's challenging relationships have become a focal point as the dynamics within the Brown family continue to shift. With 3 of his 4 wives having left him and many of his children distancing themselves, Kody's claim that he longs for his children's love raises questions about his priorities as a father. During the same episode, it was revealed that he is not currently on speaking terms with several older kids, including Maddie Brush, his daughter with Janelle. Kody's approach to parenting, particularly during these divisive times, seems to be creating a rift rather than fostering reconciliation. What's particularly troubling is how Kody has insisted that his children apologize to him before they can resume their relationships. This demand has turned what should be healing discussions into contentious confrontations. Maddie, for instance, has expressed that she doesn't want Kody in her children's lives unless he can commit to being a consistent presence. As neither side appears willing to bridge the gap, the relationship continues to exist in a state of limbo. Viewers have also noted that Kody's focus seems to have shifted primarily to his core family with Robyn Brown and their 5 children. As he invests most of his time in this household, questions arise about the impact this may have on his relationships with the other kids. Many fans worry that Kody's reluctance to make amends could lead to further alienation and heartbreak within the family structure. The emotional costs of Kody's actions are stark. These aren't just relationships, but lifelong bonds that seem to be deteriorating. As the reality series unfolds, it becomes increasingly evident that Kody must confront the consequences of his choices if he hopes to mend the frayed connections with his children. Join us as we continue to follow Kody's story and see how, or if, he manages to reconnect with his adult kids in the unfolding episodes of Sister Wives. Up next, we delve deeper into Kody Brown's relationships with all 18 of his children as we try to unravel the complexities of this large family dynamic. Throughout the series, the nuances of Kody's parenting style have often been overshadowed by his tumultuous relationships with his wives. But the most recent season has shed light on how his decisions have impacted fatherhood. With each child belonging to different mothers, Kody's connections vary widely. While he has maintained closer ties with Robyn's children, who he adopted, many of his other children have distanced themselves from him. Kody's relationship with his children seems to be frequently influenced by the ongoing tensions and upheavals within the marriages he has struggled to maintain over the years. One of the most striking elements of Kody's story is how he has seemingly prioritized his relationship with Robyn and their children above all else. Kody has been living full-time with Robyn and focusing on his core family. But this focus has led to repercussions in his relationships with his children from his other marriages. His biological children have observed their father's shift in attention and are navigating the disappointment and heartache that comes with feeling sidelined. Take Christine's children, for example. Hyle Truly, the youngest, has a decent relationship with Kody. Her older siblings like Kody and Pedon have expressed significant distance. Each of them has their own interpretation of their father's actions, leading to mixed feelings about their family dynamics. The stark contrast in Kody's parenting style from being a more present father with Robyn's kids to being largely absent for others has not gone unnoticed, planting seeds of resentment among his older children. As fans watch the further unraveling of the family ties, it begs the question: can Kody rebuild these broken relationships? Can he find a way to reconcile with his children, many of whom have felt abandoned? It remains to be seen if Kody will confront these challenges head-on or continue to cling to his core family at the expense of his broader familial relationships. Join us as we keep an eye on Kody's evolving relationships with his children and how these dynamics unfold in the upcoming episodes of Sister Wives. Last but not least, we turn our attention to Christine Brown's remarkable journey as she embraces her new life with David Woolley. After leaving her complicated relationship with Kody, Christine seems to have found a fresh start and an abundance of happiness in her new marriage. However, this newfound joy might also amplify the tensions between her and her former sister wives, Janelle and Meri, especially as they continue to battle Kody for their rightful share of Coyote Pass. Christine recently shared a joyous post on social media, showcasing her happiness and love for David, while subtly hinting at the challenges her ex-sister wives are facing. As Janelle and Meri prepare for a legal fight with Kody, Christine's enthusiastic updates on her new life may come across as insensitive to those still grappling with the fallout from their relationships. With comments like, "Grateful I took the leap and never looked back," and hashtags like "No regrets" and "Living my best life," Christine radiates positivity, but it raises questions about the timing of her joy. While Christine opted out of the battle for Coyote Pass and sold her share for a mere $10, her choice appears to stem from a desire to prioritize her mental well-being over past grievances. This decision, while serving her happiness, might create an unintentional wedge with Janelle and Meri, who feel deeply invested in the property and have every right to fight for their interests. As Christine flaunts her relationship and success on social media, fans are left wondering, is it right for her to share such exuberance while her former sister wives are entrenched in conflict? Is Christine's happy display rubbing salt in their wounds, or is it a celebration of moving on? The varied perspectives from the fandom highlight the complexities inherent in this family dynamic. As we continue to follow Christine's journey, it'll be compelling to see how her happiness impacts her relationships with her former family members. Will she be able to balance her joy while remaining sensitive to the struggles of Janelle and Meri? Or will the gap widen even further as they navigate the fallout with Kody? Stay tuned as we bring you updates on all the dramatic developments in Sister Wives.